In the same vein, Nigeria are set to they are set to entertain Sao Tome and Principé for the final game of the AFCON qualifying campaign on Sunday. The three-time African champions have already qualified for the Continental Championship in Ivory Coast, but they can finish top of the group with a draw. Peseiro side toppled Sao Tome by a record scoreline of 10-0 when they last met in June of 2022, and the Portuguese coach can now use the dead rubber game to acclimatize himself with his team better. Joining us now from Switzerland is former international Adeyemi Adedeji. Mr. Adeyemi Adedeji, good morning. Are you there with us? Yeah, let's kick into it very quickly then. I have a few questions for you. So I was going to ask you, what are your expectations for this game? We know that it's a dead rubber game. The last time we met was 10-0. This time around, they are coming home to Nigeria in Uyo with the support of the crowd. What are your expectations for this game?
Yeah, football is unpredictable. We won them 10-0 in their own soil. Now they are coming down to Nigeria in Uyo, and I believe that the match, we're going to win the match. But what my expectation is just all about let the player play as a team, have a good result, injury-free, and at the end of the day, so that the coach can be able to see some of the new players he invited in the national team.
Speaking about the new players invited, some of them are making their debut. We just spoke about Boniface right now. There's Gift Orban. Do you expect to see changes in attack? Going for the likes of Osimhen, I don't even see the reason why Osimhen should be invited in the first instance. Because I think this is just an overkill and overstating the fact that Osimhen scored 4 goals or 5 goals when we played the same team. So do you expect the coach to use this new set of players, give them playing time, get to see what they are made of?
For me, I'm expecting to see Osimhen in the national team, which is a very good invitation. But as a good experience and a coach that understands his onions, I think this is the best time for him to give Jordan and Ekon and Semi Ajayi chance to play 3-5-2 system. Then you can play any of the new two strikers, which is Orban and Boniface together, and Awoni and Osimhen in second half. I would love to see him play two different types of systems, which is 3-2. The other one should be 3-5-2, so that he can be able to play all the players at the same time. Every one of them can be able to play up to 45 minutes. And in the central midfield, he can also play Oyedika, so that we can see most of them. Those ones we have not seen before. This is a chance for us to see them because the AFCON is getting closer and the World Cup qualifier is also closer.
Share your sentiments there. So should we be expecting the same scoreline, more or less?
I don't believe this match is going to be up to 10-0. I don't believe so, but I want to believe that 100% we're going to win them. But to talk about the goal margin, it will be very difficult for me to see Nigeria scoring 10 goals again at all.
So what is the motivation for Coach Peseiro? He has just signed a new contract. Many thought he was going to go, but here he's here to stay and renewed contract now. So what do you expect going forward from Coach Peseiro?
For him, it's like a dream come true because he has decided from onset that he wants to take the Nigerian team to the AFCON. He wants to win the AFCON for Nigeria after so many years you have not won the AFCON. I think he has more motivation. That is why he can be able to take the pay cut. And secondly, now he have a lot of strikers doing well all over Europe. And now he has invited them. He has the courage to invite every one of them to come to the national team to represent the Nigerian national green and white national color. Even Jordan, that have rejected Nigeria in the under-20 before yet, is now there. So now the coach now has a lot of potential, a lot of individual quality. Now it is left for him now to build a solid team in this group of players so that he can be able to achieve his aim, which is to win the Nations Cup.
Very glad to have you, Mr. Adeyemi. Always a pleasure having you here on Afro Sport, talking about Nigerian sport. We appreciate you very much.
It's always welcome to be here too. Thank you for having me.
Coach.